I wanted to clarify the level of hypocrisy and all kinds of stuff we have to deal with. The president mentioned the AGOA. You know, Rwanda was beneficiary of AGOA, not any longer. We were struck off the list of the beneficiaries. You know the reasons? Simply because we wanted to promote, develop textiles industries here to make our own garments. And by doing that and encouraging the industries to develop, we said we do not want to have second-hand clothes being dumped here in thousands of tons. Just for saying that, and later on trying to implement that, you know, they forced it upon us. They say, you must accept these second-hand clothes. And we told them no. So they say, okay, we will strike you off AGOA, which they did. We've never been returned on the list, but we never accepted second-hand clothes.
Very sad to hear that if you want to develop your own industry, always they blacklisted you. You hear President Kagame saying that they don't want to receive these second-hand clothes. End of the day, they remove them from AGOA. So it means that they don't want you to develop your country. Also, at a whole, they don't want we Africa to develop our continent. So that's why we say African problem for African solutions. Let me put this clip from Julius Malema also saying the same thing.
Why is there no factory that produces tomato sauce in Limpopo when we are the biggest supplier of tomato? They take tomato here to Johannesburg to go and clean it. They don't even clean it here. They take it from the floor into the trucks straight to Johannesburg. It gets cleaned in Johannesburg. So you want to clean tomato, you have to go and look for a job in Johannesburg. It passes you here. You follow it to Johannesburg. Then you clean it there. They package it nicely. After packaging it nicely, they bring back to you the people who produce it. And for some reason, you get so hypnotized. You think this thing comes from somewhere very far. Comrades, every building you see going up, in today's engineering arrangement, you can't build high-rise building without steel. I was in George 2 days ago where the building collapsed. And my layman's perspective was, when I look at the basement and the foundation, the guy built the foundation with bricks. You cannot build foundation with bricks. You have to use steel to reinforce the basement because his roof was concrete slab. How do you say concrete slab must be carried by bricks? Concrete slab must be carried by steel. But steel is expensive. That's why he's cutting corners. He avoids steel. Why is steel expensive? Steel is not being produced here. It's being produced outside South Africa. It comes back as a finished good. What produces steel is chrome from Ashkukun.
So you heard very well two speeches from President of Rwanda and the leader of economic freedom fighters there in South Africa, saying that in other hand, there are some people who are taking our resources in back door, then they enter in a forward door, and they increase cost, and they say that these are from maybe China or from somewhere abroad the continent, so they must increase cost. This is what all years are doing these people. This is a business. So once you wake up and you want to start your own industry in your country or in the continent, you will be one of those who being hunted every day because their business will going to fall. So brothers and sisters, let us now wake up. Let us not allow these things to go on in our continent or in our countries because they see us as a third world. We all know that. Assume they wear their clothes. I mean, maybe 3 times, and they take it, they dump here in our continent, in our good continent, Africa, and say that you must agree to receive these clauses because if you don't want to agree, we'll put your sanctions on you. How comes people saying what they want to us and we must agree? I remember the speech from the late president of Tanzania, John Pombe Magufuli, said that you can't instruct me how to live in my house. This is what they mean. So those people who want to receive these second-hand clothes are those who are borrowing money every year. So you can see, is this money for developing our countries? The answer is no. When did when we start to receive this money? It's a many years ago, but still today Africa we are not developed. So you can see the one who will develop your country or your continent is you. You have to see the opportunity. If I do this and that, I will go fast. Sometimes we Africa, we have a problem in these political sectors. We select leaders who they not understand the system, and I don't know that we can't identify a good leader. Still, they are assassinated. Then we know that he was or she was a good leader. We must select the good leaders who understand the system and change it to benefit we African first and not work there for their masters, for their colonies. This will not be good and will make us to not reach our agendas at the time that we plan. I appreciate the work from West Africa at the Sahel region there. President Ibrahim Traore, Chiani, and Goita, they are doing a good job. And now we see another young leader from Senegal, Bassirou Diomaye Faye. Also, he is in the same track as those Sahel region, and they said he is ready to work with those three brothers. So, brothers and sisters, we can change drivers as we can, but we will not reach there because the problem is in track. So let us know the track first, and if we put a driver who knows it, we reach safe. We have this Agenda 2063. I mean, some years coming to reach this, but still today we didn't even unite, even we remove these borders, even we don't have one currency. So you can see this will be difficult time to reach our goals because only thing that Africa we have now is this misunderstanding each other of our leaders. So brothers and sisters, let me end here. I hope you understand well the speeches from President Kagame and Julius Malema. Hope you got something on this issue, and I want you to comment anything or what you think it is good to share, and share this video to many Africans as you can. Thanks for watching, and let's meet on the next episode.